So what have you been doing since all this has been going on? You've just been managing these crazy.
No, you would think I've been managing these crazy lawsuits. However, I've managed to build another successful brand in the last two
Wow.
years.
Okay, so tell us
Um,
about that.
so there's this company called Body by Julia Hart. It's a shapewear brand, but it's not like anything you've ever seen. Because this is what I do. I come into an industry and I kind of turn it upside down and create something new and build tremendous value. So what I did is we launched our first collection in June 2023, last year, literally. Um, Last month, we just finished our second round of funding. You want to guess at what my valuation is in literally 13 months? 50 million in 13 months.
God, wow, you're incredible.
I'm a machine. I'm a fucking working machine. That's all I know how to do. I'm terrible when it comes to personal life. I trust everybody. And again, my dating thing, I have no clue what I'm doing. But when it comes to business, this I understand. This is what I'm good at, you know? And I love it more than I love anything on earth. I love creating. Okay, sorry, I get very passionate. So basically what we did is I changed the way that you know what shapewear is, right?
Yeah.
Shapewear, excuse my language, is fuck ugly, right? It's beige, black, and white. No one ever wants to be caught in granny panties. It's embarrassing. And because my whole thing is about freeing women from discomfort, making them feel confident, giving them their power, it really bugs me that there's $8 billion worth of women wearing shapewear, but all of them want to hide it, you know? And I started asking them, like, okay, when you're with someone and they're undressing you and you're wearing shapewear, what do you do? And they're like, oh, Julia, we run into the bathroom. We say in the middle of, like, foreplay, we go to the bathroom, we take it, we hide it in the door, we come back. Like all these crazy machinations. Like I go, this is crazy. And the reason that shapewear is so ugly is because it's so heavily elasticated. It needs to be so that the minute you stretch material, you know what happens. The color fades, the pattern gets distorted. And so that's why shapewear is always beige, white, and black. Because those colors you can stretch from here to eternity, it doesn't change. We had to change the way we color clothing.
Oh
That's
wow.
what mine looks like. Yeah.
Yeah,
It
that's
it
that's
looks sexy. It's
yeah.
colored, it's patterned because and you can stretch it like elastical from here to eternity. The color won't budge, the pattern won't budge. And for our second season, it's just my second collection, literally my second collection. We're going to be sold internationally. Macy's is going to be carrying us. We're going to be sold in the UK, in Canada, in Mexico, literally all over the world in my second season. And we're adding ready to wear. You ready for this? Where it's clothing, shapewear, and a bra in one thing.
Oh
So
wow.
basically, I know I'm so excited. So basically, our clothing not only comes by dress size, like extra small, medium, large, whatever, the bra is built inside the clothes. So a woman for the first time can buy a tank top that's a medium 34 double D. That's never happened. And because of that, what again, to alleviate discomfort for women, if you, I don't know, gay or straight, but if you have a sister or if you have a girlfriend or whatever, the first thing every woman does when she gets home is unhooks her bra because
No.
they're so torturously uncomfortable. Well, guess what? I use the structure of the clothes to keep the bra in place. No hooks, nothing back there, no discomfort. So,
Wow.
and it's got shapewear inside, so it holds everything in place. So instead of having to buy a bra, shapewear, and a tank top, it's all built into one piece.
One thing.
It's really, really exciking. So that's
Revolutionary.
what I've done in the last 2 years. You know what,
Wow.
Sylvia? Thank you. And additionally, okay, that's on the business side. And I'm going to be launching in April of next year. We're going to be launching swimwear shapewear. It looks like a bathing suit, feels like a bathing suit. It's going to suck you in. It's going to be push you up. It's going to hold everything in place, and no one will ever know that it's shapewear because it's going to look exactly like a bathing suit. That's a
Wow.
$33 billion market. Not a bad place to be. Um, in addition to that, I went to Ukraine twice. The first time in January 2023. I know this sounds insane, but I am a little insane. Um, I, I went with a group. We drove 7 ambulances from Slovakia to the front lines in Bakhmut.
Wow.
Um, yeah, I stayed in January in Bakhmut, like literally got shot at and narrowly, escaped being blown up multiple times. And we brought IFAX kits, insulin, um, tourniquets, blankets to the front lines. And then the second time I went back in June with a film crew, and we opened the first women's shelter in Ukraine for women that had been trafficked. Um, I walked an active landmine to bring awareness to the fact that Russians are leaving landmines in kindergartens, in children's schools, in playgrounds. And then I with a called the Body Collective Agency. I can, it's in my Wikipedia thing. And I basically walked from remote village to remote village, handing out menstrual cups to women, and teaching them about sexual health. And then in December of 2023, I went to Gaza with a film crew, walked with an active unit to show the world what was actually happening there, and brought a lot of awareness to, the terrorism and, just I found literal guns in kids' bedrooms. I mean, I was there. I saw it. So that's what I've done in the last 2 years.
Unbelievable. So do you hope to go back to a lead?
I built it. I want my company back because
You,
guess what? It is poised. What I built inside there is extraordinary. Nobody has what we have. I still have today the most hyper realistic avatars in the world. I can, again, if you're interested, you let me know any of the things I'm talking about, I can send to you. You can look at my avatars and you can look at the avatars of Meta and Facebook and Google. Tiny little Julie's avatars are literally 1,000 times better. They are. We created, I mean, our system was so cool. And we have IP in there and we have data in there. We've built something of enormous value. I love my team there. Of course, they all walked out when he fired me, but everybody's ready to come back. And all the talent that left when I left, they're ready to come back too. I want my company back. I built something of enormous value. I'm incredibly proud of it. And I want it back. Yeah. But I want all of it now, not half of it. Because after what this man did, there have to be consequences. I owned 50% of it before this thing started. So what has he done in the last 2 years? Let's take a look. Well, I have a PDF that's probably 50 pages long of all the places he's traveled to, how many yachts he's done, and how many vacations he's taken. His last venture, SHS, guess what? Has closed. Bankrupt, gone, kaput, goodbye. It's being sued by the person whose building they rented from. They never paid their rent. And again, another company that he has destroyed and demolished. All the investors in that company, they never got their money back. That if he comes into this country, it's a do not pass go straight to jail, meaning he can't appeal it. He first has to spend 20 days in jail before he can even be seen by a court. That's how bad it is. And that's nothing compared to what I pray and hope will happen if there is any justice and truth in this world. Seriously, these men have to pay. They have to pay for what they did legally. Yeah. They have to pay legally. I want the courts to make them pay. I want the justice system to give me justice.
Well, Julia, thank you for sharing your story. I mean, it's really your story was really incredible before all of this, and now it's even more incredible.
Telling you, I have been tested, man. I have been
You've got a really, really interesting life, I have to say.
Thanks for watching the You-Interview channel. With over 3,000 original celebrity videos, we have one of the largest collections of celebrity interviews anywhere. So remember to like and comment on our videos and subscribe to the channel. If you want to get more involved, you can become a member of the channel. Membership has its perks. You can see exclusive celebrity videos and get the opportunity to ask our celebrity guests questions. We can't wait to hear from you.